Welcome back to the Sesh podcast with Emily and Katie.
Hello.
Just a disclaimer before we start, we will be talking about alcohol and substance abuse.
And we will swear occasionally. When I say sober, you say sesh.
Sober!
Sesh.
Sober!
No, you've done it the wrong way.
Oh!
That wasn't planned.
That's
Okay.
really funny, I like that.
When you say sober,
I say sesh
inside. I needed to break the ice. Right, okay.
Okay.
Hello, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back to episode 4. You're probably going to see every episode we're changing all the camera angles and everything around because
We're still experimenting.
we're trying to
here.
make ourselves look good as well. I'm sick of editing and seeing chins I don't have. So hopefully this is a better angle. And we do apologise for any lagginess for our visual listeners or visual viewers and listeners. We don't know what's going on, and
Sometimes it's like...
but we're just gonna have to deal with it, or just go on Spotify and you don't have to look at us.
Yeah, teething problems.
There
Who
you
won't
go.
want to look at us though?
Exactly.
Anyway.
How has your week been? Well, we haven't recorded for like 3 weeks now.
It's been a
How have you
while.
been? Yeah.
Yeah, good. Yeah, good. Do you know what? It's been a roller coaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, like...
Has it?
Like...
What the fuck's happened? What the fuck's happened?
I just want to talk about how I felt crap. Now this week I'm actually feeling
Right.
all right. I've definitely got BPD, I'm telling you.
Do you reckon?
Yeah,
I've got EUPD.
because I feel really all right this week, and last week I was like,
But then it is called being a girl as well, hormones.
don't like it anymore, I'm done with it.
Honestly, we don't talk enough about hormones in recovery
No, we don't.
because when I want to relapse, it's the time of the month. All the time.
Hormones are not fun.
But yeah, what have you been doing? Sorry, it's not about me. This is your
It's not all about you. Yeah, meetings still.
Yeah.
What have I been fucking doing? Not a lot. Not a lot.
It's been a roller coaster.
It's been a roller coaster. It's been so good. Yeah.
So nothing major's happened, but it's been a roller coaster.
Yeah, like nothing major has happened, but I've just felt like it's been that time of the month.
Yeah.
I've been very hormonal. Excuse my language. Apparently
Very.
I've just hit puberty as well. Okay. Yeah, hormonal. Been that time of the month. And like, I don't know about you, but when it's that time of the month, I am like, I hate my life. Everything is crap. Everyone is crap,
Literally.
including myself.
I don't
And
get
I
out
just-
for days.
Yeah, I just hate life.
Yeah.
But this week I'm fine. Like,
It's because,
it's
Why-
exhausting.
Why can't like scientific or medical whatever research of how to stop that happening? Obviously you
Honestly.
can't,
Yeah.
but it fucking ruins our lives.
Yes,
sometimes.
it does.
Men don't understand.
You don't understand.
Don't understand. There was like this scientific chart of mood swings or like women's hormones and men's, and it shows a day, and ours is like, and men is like that.
Yeah.
Like that's not fair.
Anyway, how have you been?
I've been good.
You went to a gig last night, didn't you?
Yeah, so my voice is a little bit. I was screaming to all the words of all the songs. It was by an artist called Fletcher. Don't know if anyone knows her, but she's a gay icon. She's a lesbian queen.
Gay.
So yeah, me and my best friend went. It was a birthday present from last year, but she postponed the concert, and it literally came out of nowhere. We're like, whoa. But yeah, I had such a good time. Very overwhelmed because it was just a room full of gay women. And
Did you pull?
Did I fuck? I'm frigid.
What?
Like, I am actually frigid. Like, literally. I was looking around and thinking, oh my God, there's so many hot girls here. If I said to my best friend, if I don't pull tonight, there's something fucking wrong with me. I was in a room full of thousands of lesbians.
I've not heard the word frigid since like
I'm
year
frigid.
4.
No,
Year
I am.
4, year 8? I don't
fucking
know.
frigid.
Since school.
Like, I don't know, because the guy gay scene, it works different ways. Like, they're just all over each other like a pack of wolves. But the girl gay scene is the completely opposite. We don't talk to each other. Like, I saw a hot girl at the bar, well, at the bar when I was getting my cloak room, I was drinking Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola
and Red Bull. Actually, I hit some pre-workout before.
Oh damn, hit up that pre-workout
in the convenience stores in London. They've got their pre-workout shots, and I was like, I don't want to be down in loads of fizzy drinks, so I just hit that before. It was good.
Oh, we did that. Well, you did that at Sweeps Festival, didn't you? You was like, let's get pre-workout.
I went to London. We went to GAY.
Yeah, you did. Yeah. You definitely done it at Sweeps as well, didn't you?
Did I?
I don't know.
No, I think it was just Red Bull.
I'm lying.
Yeah, you're lying. She's
cool.
a fucking liar.
Liar.
So yeah, I saw a hot girl. I was like, yeah, she's very much my type. And then this was like, go talk to her. I was like, no. Who the fuck do you think I am? We don't talk to each other. I'm going to look at her and observe her and think she's a really hot person. But I'm not going to speak to her. And I'm going to cry in bed at night after. So, yeah.
She might have been the love of your life.
Yeah.
Miss your chance now, anyway.
But then I think to myself, I don't want to push anything and I don't chase sidetrack. But then all the lesbians say that. So we all just stand around and look at each other.
So everyone's like, who makes the first move?
Literally. And I'm sick and tired of it. I'm on the market if anyone's confident.
Katie is single. Okay.
Get in my DMs.
Same, by the way.
But we want to talk about dating and sobriety because they say you shouldn't actually get serious with someone in your first year.
Yeah.
What they're saying.
Yeah.
I'm 7 months. I'm ready.
She's ready, guys.
Literally.
Girls,
but
even.
Emily has more because obviously you're 1
yep.
year, 9 months today.
Literally 1 year, 9 months today. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so you got more experience than me. I've got no dating experience in my sobriety, but talk about yours.
Yeah, so I've not been on many dates, if I'm honest, in sobriety. I've had
some fucking weird ones though.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really
when
weird
I first met
one. Yeah. Yeah, that was really weird. But do you know what? Being sober, you kind of see people clearly and for who they really are, and you don't romanticize them in your head. Well, previously, before meeting people online, like anyone can be who they want to be online. So I still do romanticize who I think someone's going to be.
Yeah.
And then when you meet them in person, so much better in your head.
So much better.
Then you'll meet in person and they're not always who they come across like online. But you can see that clearly now because you're not drunk on a date. So you can make your mind up quite quickly whether you like someone or not.
Yeah. What is it called? Beer goggles?
Yeah.
Don't have your beer goggles.
Beer goggles on, yeah.
Yeah. The amount of times
I wore them quite a lot.
Think, fuck.
Yeah.
What the fuck did I do?
What did I do?
Literally.
Who with?
But these days you can't just meet someone in the street or like the 1950s. You have to meet them online. Yeah. And I think that's a constant thing in this generation. You build up someone in your head so much. You've met them on Tinder, you've met them on Hinge, or you've just met them through Instagram.
Literally.
They post all this shit because I do it. I try not to use filters on my stuff.
Catfish.
Like, I don't want to catfish, but then people do like hype themselves so much online, and then you meet them and you're just like, okay, cool.
It's hard to not do that, isn't it? Because we all want to be loved and we all want to love someone.
Yeah.
So we just want to be loved and liked.
Yeah. But I would say sobriety has taught me that I fucking love my own space.
Yes.
And I don't crave someone's warmth and attention now. Like, I think it's so amazing that people come into sobriety or recovery with someone by their side. Like, you see in meetings all the time that people, like, their partners have brought them in or their partners go to meetings with them. I'm like, you're lucky. Yeah. Because we had to do it on our own. Like, we had to sit in bed on our own when we was withdrawing and, do you know what I mean? Like, we had our family and stuff. But when I was in my really bad, like, addiction days, I craved someone so much. I wanted someone to look after me and wanted someone to take care of me. But sobriety has taught me I don't need that. I don't crave it at night anymore.
Yeah, we're actually like a little bit further down the line. I do a little bit. I crave like adult human connection because it's just me and Cruz at home. I do crave that adult connection. You know what I mean? But yeah, I mean, I'm leaving it to God.
Yeah,
I'm leaving it to God.
Literally what I've been thinking. I'm like, if I'm not going to force anything, I'm going to literally go with the flow, and because otherwise I just end up getting hurt. Like, because if you do pursue someone that's not really interested, because my type is someone that's just interested back. Because every time I do find someone, it's either 80-20 or 60-40. It's never 50-50.
I know.
So I'm just going to stop now.
Yeah.
And just let someone come to me.
That's it.
Literally.
We attract.
We don't chase, we attract.
Literally.
I live by that.
Yeah.
So much.
Love that.
If you could have 3, anyone in the world, 3 love interests. Who would your top 3 be? Love interests in the world. Obviously, Justin Bieber.
That I would date?
Yeah.
Justin Bieber, yeah.
Yeah. Justin Bieber.
Yeah, can I just choose one person for all 3?
Justin Bieber, JB, Biebs.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, you have to choose 3. Gun to your head, you have to choose 3.
Okay. Justin Bieber.
Do you want to talk about your tattoo?
Right, guys. On to the next subject.
You can cut it out if you want.
Okay.
Show it. Show the crowd. Sorry, I always out you for your tattoos. I'm like Antichrist.
She's got the Antichrist, and she's got
JB on her wrist, and it's for Justin Bieber now.
It is for Justin Bieber now. Okay, moving on.
So yeah, Justin Bieber.
Bradley Cooper.
Okay.
He's so hot.
Is he the tell me something, girl?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's a bit better than that though.
I might cut that out. That's really cringy.
No, I like that.
Okay.
Keep it in. Yeah, Bradley Cooper. Oh, it's so hard.
I know. I had to think of my third. I've only got 2, but I want to do fuck, marry, kill with it.
Right.
So play the fucking game and think.
Oh my gosh.
Do you want me to tell you mine?
Yeah, go on.
Peggy Goo.
Obviously.
If you're watching
She
this,
loves
Peggy.
Peggy.
Call me. I message her on Instagram all the time. You'll just reply to my DMs.
She replied yet?
No, I tell her to have a good day most days, but she doesn't see it. I just hope one day she's going to see it.
She might. When we go to Creamfields, we'll get right at the front so you can be like,
Mate,
we'll make a sign.
I'm going to say, Peggy, marry me. You're my wife. I love you.
Be my wife.
Literally.
Yeah, we can do that.
Peggy Goo, I love you.
Who's next?
Hannah Mee. She's the lead singer of Hot Milk. And I had to really think about the third one, but the first thing that came to my head, Tammy Hembrow.
Right.
She's hot. I just want to look at her.
Yeah.
I don't see myself with her.
Yeah.
So fuck, marry, kill Tammy Hembrow. Sorry, babes. Fuck Hannah Mee and Maggie Perry Goo.
Maggie Perry Goo.
I will marry. I will marry Peggy Goo Lynn.
Is that her surname?
No, I just made it up.
Oh.
Okay, who's yours?
Okay,
Gun to
so
your head.
it's so
That Spanish boy on
hard.
TikTok that does the cute little outfit videos.
What about the guy that's in 365 days? Michael, is his name Michael or
Do you wanna Google
Michelle?
it?
I don't know what his name is. Really hot guy. Like, I don't know where he's from. I don't know.
Let me Google it.
No, Maluma.
Right. So Justin Bieber.
Then, do you know what? Maluma.
Who the fuck is Maluma?
Maluma, baby. No?
Who is he?
The Spanish guy.
Oh, what the guys? Da da. With the outfit videos.
Yeah.
The one I sent you.
Yeah.
Is that his name?
I don't know.
Right.
I don't know what she sent me.
Okay.
But yeah, Maluma.
Right.
We'll play some of his music after. And then Bradley Cooper. I'm a Christian, so I wouldn't sleep with any of them. Okay. Who would I marry?
Chuck, then.
I'd marry Justin Bieber.
Right.
Who would I chuck? Bradley, sorry. Sorry, Brad.
Okay. And Chuck. No, Chuck.
Who's Chuck?
No, you didn't want to say fuck. We're on one today.
Maluma. Yeah.
And yeah.
That's it. I'd chuck Bradley Cooper. Oh, Chuck.
Oh, wait, no. A fuck,
Kill.
marry, kill. Kill, sorry.
This is really not a good game.
Right. You get it.
Boring.
Boring. So the moral of the story is dating in sobriety for us is quite non-existent.
At the moment, yeah.
Emily's going on a date on Friday.
Yeah.
Next. Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to discuss what drugs.
No, that TikTok us on you. What drugs we
Drugs.
love.
Right, you say it because I don't know what we're talking
Okay.
about now.
Okay. So one of the topics we wanted to discuss this week on a more serious note We saw a TikTok that's gone viral lately, and it's about the drug-induced psychosis. That's really a big thing these days. And it was, if you haven't seen it, it's this woman that does someone's eyelashes that works on a psychiatric ward. And she said that the most common thing she sees is drug-induced psychosis. And this guy basically never touched drugs in his life, went out because he graduated, had a bit too much fun and took some substance. And
One time.
And now he's in a drug-induced psychosis and he sees Amy Winehouse in the mirror.
Scary Amy Winehouse.
Yeah. But he's on a psychiatric ward, his life's fucked. And he graduated from university and everything, and now he's just fucked. So we want to talk about how it is so dangerous. So if anyone is watching that hasn't used drugs, you can be that person that will take drugs for the first time and something bad will happen to you. We never got fear of that, and we were fucking lucky.
Yeah,
the amount of times I've thought my heart was going to stop.
Some people take drugs once and die immediately.
Yeah,
but that never scared me or stopped me from carrying on taking drugs.
No, and for a long time in my life, I took drugs because I wanted to escape from life. I didn't give a shit what it did to me. Didn't care how much I took, honestly. Sometimes I didn't want to wake up. Yeah. Like, sometimes you don't want to, because you don't want to feel the...
It really does get that dark.
Literally. What was your, drugs of choice, I'd say? I'd
say, my main drug, if I'm honest, was... I needed both. I never really took one without the other.
Me too.
So I'd always take cocaine. Always. And then... I would always mix it with ketamine. I would never really bother doing one on its own without the other. I would just used to mix it the whole time. And you know what? Ketamine really was it stopped me from being able to pee properly.
Literally. It's the
it was
worst
ridiculous
drug ever. It is.
I remember walking out of the biggest nightclub in Ibiza. And I think we'd been in there for probably nearly 12 hours. And when we walked outside, I felt like I was walking on the moon. I couldn't.
And not in a good way.
No, it was really I had no control over my legs whatsoever.
It's
so many
it's a
people.
horrible feeling. I hated it.
Yeah, so many people get
taking it so many times.
Get ketty legs.
Ketty legs.
They call it ketty legs. Mm-hmm. I had that. Yeah.
Literally.
What about you?
Yeah, but just going back to ketamine, so I did take ketamine quite a lot, but it was in my darkest days where I didn't want to feel anything, and I wanted to be out of this universe. And it was, I think you always took ketamine come downs because you don't want to get through the come downs, but it's just a dirty drug. People don't know what's in ketamine. It's horse tranquilizer. It fucking states a horse, and I used to get really embarrassed of the feeling. Do you know what I mean? You can't move. And I used to get embarrassed. I remember once I was out in afters and I threw up on myself and someone wiped it because I was literally laying there and someone wiped it and said, don't worry, no one saw.
K-hole.
Literally. And I'm like, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
So ketamine was, more of my darkest day sort of drugs. There was one point I was addicted to psychedelics. Me and my friend, I wouldn't say, we would say addicted, but every week we would get on acid from Friday till Monday.
How was that? I've never tried acid.
Oh my god,
had never taken it.
When I tell you it, so once I took 2 taps, which you're not meant to. I was tripping for 6 days.
Wow. And
I had to watch Dancing Through every night to calm me down. But do you know what was this is when I know something's wrong with my head. Every time I drank alcohol, which because I was living with my ex at the time, I was trying to save my alcohol more to the evening time, even though she didn't notice that I was drinking probably early hours in the morning before she woke up. It would then reset the trip. So I would start seeing stuff.
It's like a movie.
Literally, I would start seeing stuff as soon as I had alcohol in me. So then it enticed me to drink more because I didn't want to. Because if people have ever taken acid, it makes your eyes, you see things and things trickle. Do you know what? I think it's actually ruined my vision because sometimes I still see it. Now I'm looking at this ring light, I see trickles and stuff. Right. I don't know if I'm thinking about it, probably a placebo. So yeah, 2CB, acid, mushrooms, we would take a lot because I didn't want to be in this world. I was living in London. I was depressed. I was lonely. I was an alcoholic. I was I hated my job. Everyone in London would say like London is a really lonely place. So yeah, my escape was to take psychedelics. But my main drug of choice was cocaine. I would never drink without cocaine. Always have it on me. Cocaine led me down a lonely pathway of just doing it in my house on my own. And the amount of times I used to go to London, get a hotel room and just sit there and do it on my own and play music because I just shut the whole world out. Like, you did the same, didn't you?
Yeah, like it takes you to a really dark place. And I think once you've got that high, that very first high that you get from it, you'll never get that again. No. But you'll keep trying to get that.
Yeah.
And you just end up wasting more money.
The thing. Yeah.
And, you know, your health starts declining. And, yeah, it's just not even worth trying it in the first place.
No. And, like, I just think back at, like, cocaine. Like, you take it because you think you're going to feel high. It just makes you feel paranoid and sick. Yeah. Like, well, that's what it did for me. And
it is cut these days with so many different things. Like, no one knows what's in it. You don't know what's in it. So,
literally.
Leave it alone.
Leave it alone. And it's not going to make you feel on top of this world. It's just going to make you feel paranoid. I went to see Fred again on it. Ruined my night.
Yeah.
I saw Fred again and Skrillex, and I just remember thinking there the whole time, when can I go to the toilet and do my next bump? So annoying.
Yeah.
Like, what? But that, I thought I couldn't go there without it because if I drank, I was scared to get too drunk.
Yeah.
And now, I've been drinking heavily in the night before.
Yeah.
Just to keep going.
Yeah. It's not like that today.
It's not like that today. It's not like that today. But yeah, moral of the story is don't do drugs. And again, we don't talk about drugs to talk about the good time. Like, when you think of it, I get shivers.
Yeah. Like, and it's always like, I always tell people if they're struggling to play the tape forward. Does your night end well? Do you feel good? Have you made good choices? More than likely, no. And how do you feel the next morning? Do you feel amazing, on top of the world, ready to smash the day? No. Never. Said no one ever.
I used to just drink for my come downs.
Literally. It's so horrendous. I just used to cry my eyes out because I was so depressed.
And anxiety, panic attacks.
Yeah.
Like,
talking about drug-induced psychosis, like I did enter a time of drug-induced psychosis. It wasn't the very first time of me taking it. It was during COVID when I was at home, like doing it loads on my own. It came to like a Monday morning and I was just about to get in the shower and I was looking in the mirror and I was convinced that I could see a man like standing behind me, like this black shadow. And I was like immediately ducked and was like rocking, sitting on the floor, crying, called my partner at the time. And I was like, there's someone in the house. Like, it is so scary.
Yeah, no, that's so scary.
So scary. And do you know what? It really made me feel like we'd only really just moved there, but I didn't feel good in that house anymore. I felt really like, I don't want to be in this house anymore. Yeah. It was awful.
I felt like that in my ex's apartment because I used to just stitch. That was my alone space when she used to go off to work. I would just get on it on my own and then be so scared to go to sleep because I'd be on such a come down or... Literally, I think just maybe the same. Like, you think things were in your flat, and then just going to sleep sober. Sometimes you feel so disgusting, and it does make the energy bad. It's
100%.
It's not good.
It's not nice.
So don't do drugs, kids. Well, and adults.
Yeah, no one.
Talk to Frank.
Talk to us.
Talk to us. Like we say every episode, there is helplines at the bottom. So obviously. Yeah, if you're struggling, reach out. Yes. And there's loads. I think, have we ever talked about meetings as well? Like, obviously, there's AA, but a lot of people, I have met a lot of people that alcohol isn't an issue, it's drugs. But you have Cocaine's Anonymous, you have Narcotics Anonymous. Is there anyone else?
I'm not sure
just
about
AA, Alcoholics Anonymous, Cocaine's Narcotics Anonymous. So there's a meeting for you. And if you don't know which one to go to, I mean... Narcotics is drugs.
They're all very similar, aren't
they? Me and Emily had a problem with drugs and alcohol, but Alcoholics Anonymous was the best fit for us. So that's, just a little bit of advice if you don't know which one meetings to go to.
Yes.
Okay, we're coming to the segment of Confessions of an Alcoholic. So if you missed the last episode, we wanted to do a segment at the end of episode.
She's okay. She's just having a small seizure.
I haven't even had a fucking Red Bull today. Right. At the end of every episode, we want to do a... Do you know what? I just might leave this in. So yeah, at the end of every episode, we want to do... Shut up. Fucking hell, this is bad ep. No, it's good.
Good, keep going.
Right. At the end of every...
It's like the spaghetti. She's like, this is how you eat it, with the spork and a fork.
Literally. I can't do this.
If I can get that bit.
Oh yeah, confessions of an alcoholic. So last week we asked you to enter any stories or confessions that you might have that were embarrassing and funny to talk about, but obviously we're laughing how bad it is because we're not like that anymore. We've had a guy messaging, bless him. Okay, so the guy, he has given me permission to say his name, because again, we don't know if he wanted to be anonymous. But yeah, this guy called Liam Jackson. Thank you so much for sending us your story, and congratulations on your year's sobriety.
Woo!
1 year in sobriety, well done. So
spill the tea, give us the
goss.
goss.
Because my dyslexic brain probably won't be able to.
So
Emmy's going to read it because, yeah, I've got dyslexia and I can't read.
So the story starts with, I used to own a bar. This is where my drug and alcohol addiction became sky high. And one afternoon I developed a poorly tummy. No explanation needed. I decided to drink and snort anyway, but kept myself close to the toilet in my bar. As the night went on, we migrated from my bar to another, but never strayed far from the toilet, until the coke courage started and I forgot that I had dodgy guts. Same, used to get that all the time.
I never got that. Never.
So we decided to go to a nightclub, and as we were walking, the dodgy tummy kicked in, and I, being several pints and lines in, forgot that I had said dodgy turn, and I trusted a blow off. I shit myself in the middle of the road on the walk. The story doesn't end here. Instead of going home in shame, I decided to continue the chase. I got my friends to stand around me. I got bottom half naked in the street, discarded my boxes in the road, and put on my jeans. Liam.
Wow.
Thank you so much for your story, Liam.
He said, I think he's finished the story there.
So he said the ending was that I put my jeans back on and still went to the nightclub and continued to rave until 6 a.m. Animal behaviour.
Shitty pants.
Shitty pants.
But it's not like that today.
It's not like that
It's
today.
not like that today.
Liam is now 1 year sober. Amazing.
Yeah, and thank you so much, mate. Like,
yeah, thank you.
And
Really
honestly,
appreciate
thank
that.
you for saying that we could call you by your name. You could have been anonymous, but we like sharing these stories because it's not like that today.
It's not like that today. That's why we're sharing them.
Literally. You have one.
I do. This is so embarrassing. Right. Sorry, Mum, if you're watching this. I don't know if you remember, but
we hope you don't.
We hope you don't remember. Yeah, so this was probably, I don't know, 5-6 years ago now, and I was like living my best single life. And then I started to sort of see this guy, and we had like a family party at my mum's house, and me and this guy snuck off for like a couple of hours to go and buy some drugs. And no one knew where we were, but they didn't ask. Everyone was just having a good time. Like, no one noticed that we'd gone. So when we came back, we were both like a bit feeling fruity, shall I put it that way. So we was in my bedroom at my mum's house, and my window was open. Below my window is the garden where everyone was having a great time, listening to music. But I think at this time of the day, the music was a little bit quieter. So as we were getting fruity, my voice got louder and louder.
I love how you're saying the PG version. It's not the version she told me.
Yeah, so keeping it PG and Christian, okay? I'm a Christian lady now. Yeah, so we were getting at it, right? And I was not quiet about it, and my mum shouted up through the window, "Emily, we can hear you from out here." And I was like, not listening because I was off my face. And I heard someone come stomping up the stairs in my house, and I was like, uh-oh.
Keely.
And it was Keely knocking on the door. Emily, pack it in. I was like, oh, sorry, we're watching a movie, it's the TV. The TV's on really loud. I don't know who I was trying to
Mate,
bullshit on that,
literally.
but yeah.
Oh my God.
That was so
Well,
embarrassing.
thank you for sharing.
Cheers for that.
Cheers for that. See you later.
Sorry, Mum.
But that's what drugs and alcohol can get you.
You lose your inhibitions and you just
mate.
don't care.
You don't give a shit.
That was so disrespectful in my mum's house. Like when there was a party, they must have all thought, wow, your daughter's nice.
Nice
Needless to
impression.
say, I don't know if any of them have come round since.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wow, thank you for sharing.
No problem.
Again, if you have any stories, please let us know. Message us on our DMs or on TikTok. Voice note me, whatever. And if you don't want it to be shared with your name, we can obviously share it anonymously.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That was an episode.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Yeah.
We feel like we're a bit on one today.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I mean, I had a Red Bull beforehand. You didn't.
I didn't. I'm still buzzing from last night.
Yeah.
Fletcher.
Had such a good time.
Such a good time.
Yeah.
But then the whole time I was thinking, like, I'm so happy to be sober. Like,
Yeah.
dancing around. I was feeling sexy. I was with my girls. There
Yeah.
was like a song, it's like, girls, I like girls. And we were all
Cool,
just
she
like-
likes girls.
But I didn't look at any of them.
No, I didn't
Talk
even
to
talk to
them.
them. But yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so we hope that you enjoyed this episode of the Sober Sesh.
Yeah.
More to come. Yeah, stay tuned. Thank you for watching. Oh, it's so awkward this one.
You say sober, I say sesh.
Sober.
Sesh.
Sober.
Sesh.
Love you, bye.
Blah, blah, blah.